I have a question. My girlfriend makes $70,000 at her current job. She went to a job interview today. She calls me and tells me she got the job and she's going to be making $100,000 a year. The only problem is her ex from 5 years ago is the boss of the company. I tell her it's gonna make me uncomfortable knowing that she's gonna be around him all day, every day. I tell her if she takes the job, I'm leaving because I know I'm not gonna be able to handle it. If she loves me and wants to stay with me, she's not gonna take the job and she's gonna go somewhere else. My question is, am I doing too much? Does that make me insecure? If you were her, what would you do?
If I were her, I would take the job and make $100,000 a year.
Really?
What?
That's
No,
fair.
no.
Let me flip my hair so you can hear me better.
How long was he with her?
He was a boyfriend. A boyfriend, not a husband. A boyfriend. He's a boyfriend. So you want me to miss out on an additional $30,000 because you are a boyfriend? I don't think so. That's not gonna happen. Your insecurities is not, because who is to say in 6 months I'm not gonna be with you? And then I missed out on the opportunity to make an additional $30,000 because of your insecurities? No, sir. I'm sorry. Shit.
So what if men thought like that?
I mean, I wouldn't. If my man 5 years ago, the relationship was 5 years ago. If my man comes home and say, "Baby, I have an opportunity to make $100,000," I would be an idiot to let my insecurities keep you from getting a job that will set you up for life. Who is to say that I'm gonna even like you in 5 months? I'm not putting my life. See, that's a problem. That's an insert. I'm not putting my life on hold for anybody who does not have a solid commitment. I am taking the job, and if your insecurities make you leave, I'm gonna be making these 6 figures by myself because I'm that's not gonna be able to deviate from making that money because you are insecure about somebody who what happened 5 years ago. I didn't go to the company knowing he worked there. He just happens to work there. Now I can't let your insecurities keep me from making my money.
Why does it have to be an insecurity though?
He said he even said it. He said, "Am I being insecure?" Yes, that's it.
Yeah, but also the answer could be no too. Like, what else could it be?
No, he's very insecure. 5 years. 5 years. I hadn't talked to him. I hadn't slept with him. I hadn't been with him. And because I meet up and he's at the job 5 years ago, we may have had the worst breakup ever. But you want me to miss out on $30,000 additional a year?
Yeah, because his insecurity, right? It's not just this situation where that word insecurity come up. Anytime where a woman having a leverage over a man over something, and the man say anything about it, he can even ask a question. He ain't even got to make a statement. He can ask a question, and it's insecure. Yeah, you're insecure.
Like, I would say I was insecure if I asked my man to not take a job 5 years. I would say I'm insecure. I'm being insecure. 5 years? Come on. I hadn't seen this guy, and you want me to say no to 30? And who says we're gonna be together? And I mean, we don't have like.
But you don't know if y'all gonna be together. You already thinking, okay, I'm not gonna be with him. You know, like
I don't have that mindset, but I do think logically. I think realistically. If I don't have a commitment, I don't have a ring. You said boyfriend, so you want me to make life-altering decisions based on a relationship? That I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to.
What if it changed? What if that was your husband?
I would then give it a lot more consideration.
That means you ain't.
But it would still ultimately be.
No, I mean, we're together. We're building this together. So it would probably be I would say, yeah, I can't take the job, but that's a husband. That's not a boyfriend. There's a different. I'm just serious.
No, I understand that. Like, it's a boyfriend. There's a chance that he might not be around. I get that. That's always there, though. That's always there. I wouldn't base a lot of my decisions on that because that's ever present. Mm-hmm. But like I said, the way I see security is different than how maybe a woman sees security. So with that being said, 30,000 could be something that she can work with. He might only be worth about 20,000 to her. So shoot, that's a come up for her. This is the part that I keep thinking that we miss is like, look how we always talk about let's talk about how men feel. Look how he feel. Even if he was insecure, right? Let's look at what that insecurity come from. Is it a very real insecurity that if a woman make more than him, she's gonna level up on him? Because remember, we said women are hypergamous, right? They date at their level, but preferably higher.
Right.
So that's an existential fear for a man. Oh shucks, $70,000. The average person make 50,000. I make 70. I'm doing good. No, not only is she making $100,000, 30,000 more than me, she getting it from the nigga she used to fuck with.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going through the man head. So I'm like, let's set aside whether he right, wrong, or indifferent. Let's just unpack how he feeling and why he feeling like that, and even if it's legit. Because if it ain't legit, I'll be like, well, bruh, you need to make this adjustment. Because once you make this adjustment, it ain't fair, but this is what it gotta take to even get that done. But when you got a society, as soon as a dude say, hey, well, this is the scenario, and the protector in me had me feeling like this just ain't right, but I'm just thinking, if this happened, would I be insecure? Yeah, you insecure. He didn't even have to ask. People would have been like, oh, he insecure. As soon as he said she make 100 and he make 70, they'd have been like, oh, he insecure.
I don't think I really think he was insecure about the money aspect, but I think he is very much allowing his insecurities for her to have dealt with that man 5 years ago get in the way of her getting her money. And I just cannot.